Pursuant to Chapter 20 of the Acts of 2021 and extended again by Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2023, this meeting will be conducted via remote means. Members of the public who wish to access the meeting may do so in the following manner by emailing Steve McCarthy to get the link or clicking on the link on the town hall website. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. In the event we are unable to do so for reasons of economic hardship and despite best efforts, we will post on the Amherst website an audio or video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive record of proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting. And with that done, we'll do a quick call to order. Kurt.
Here.
Amanda.
Here.
And I'm here, so we are 3 here and 1 absent from our current roster. All right, and the next issue is public comment. And if there's anyone in the waiting room who would like to make public comment, and this is comment unconnected to anything on the agenda. General public comment, if you have something for it, just hit the raise hand button at the bottom of your screen. Nope. Okay, let's move on to licenses. Common victualers license renewal applications. And Steve, is everything in order for all of these? Is there anything, these are just current license holders, right, who are renewing?
Yep, these are all current license holders. No changes, and these ones are everything on this agenda today is all ready to go.
Okay, everything's ready to go. So does anyone have any questions about these? Kurt, were you here when we did this last year?
Yeah, I was here.
You were here. Okay.
I'm used to it, so I'm gonna ask a couple of questions.
All right.
Steve, are you aware of any of these having any legal issues with the city, or any issues with, say, the health department?
I am not aware of any, but I would not necessarily expect myself to be in either case.
Okay.
I do know they will have to be the liquor license is reviewed for their certificate of inspection from the Inspection Services Department issued before the license is issued, and we will also send all the licenses down to the collector's office to review before the license renewals are issued as well, to see if there's any unpaid taxes. But generally, we don't review. I'm not aware of any litigation involving any restaurant in the or licensee in the town. But generally, the health license concerns would be an issue with the health department. It would affect their food license.
Okay. I guess I don't have any other questions at this time.
All right. Thank you. If there are no other questions, is there a motion to approve the common victualers licenses up for renewal?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Amanda. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Kurt. And we'll take a vote. Kurt.
Yes.
Amanda.
Yes.
And I vote yes. That is 3-0 with 1 absent, and the common victualers licenses are approved. Okay, next up is annual liquor license renewal application, CHMP LLC, doing business as Big Guys Liquors, 25 Montague Road. And how is this? Is there anything outstanding on this one, Steve?
No, this one is all good to go. Pending review or pending COI issuance and check for unpaid taxes with the town as with the others.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
In that case, oh, sorry, go ahead, Kurt.
No.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve the liquor license for CHMP?
Sure.
Thank you, Kurt. And a second.
Second.
Thank you, Amanda. We'll take a vote. Amanda.
Yes.
Kurt.
Yes.
And I vote yes. That's 3-0 with 1 absent. That liquor license is approved.
Thank you.
And
pardon me, Kurt, you moved for the first one as well, right?
Yes, I did.
All right, thank
you. It was second.
You seconded?
Yeah, Amanda and I flipped on the 2.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And last one for today, auto dealers license renewal application DLR-1 Corporate Automobiles Inc., doing business as Ziblet Motors, 398 Northampton Road. And anything on this one, Steve? Outstanding.
Nope, this complete application.
Okay, fantastic. Any questions about this one?
Just a comment, I'm a little surprised to see them here. He's always told me that he doesn't sell cars. But, okay, I guess maybe occasionally he gets into a situation where he does.
He used to have a few. I remember seeing some outside in the parking lot for sale.
Okay.
But I
Oh.
haven't seen some in a while.
Probably something he keeps in his pocket. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
all right.
Yeah, he does
Okay.
maintain the bond required, so, um, I don't know.
He works on my car, one of my cars. Okay,
Okay. All right, if there are no other questions, is there a motion to approve DLR-1 for corporate audit?
sure.
Yep, thank you, Kurt, and a second.
Second.
Thanks, Amanda. We'll take a vote. Amanda,
Yes.
Kurt,
Yes,
and I vote yes. That is 3-0 with 1 absent, and that license is approved. Okay, next up for discussion topics, upcoming meetings and agendas. And the next one is, did we say we're not doing the 27th, right? But we're skipping to the 4th?
So we had set aside, the 20th if necessary. I don't
Oh, right.
believe that will be necessary.
Okay.
And then the next meetings will be the 4th in person,
Uh-huh.
of December, the 18th remote, and the 29th remote.
Okay. All right. That sound good for everybody currently?
yes.
Okay.
I'd like to suggest a future topic.
Yes.
I'd like to talk just a little bit. I know we get hard pressed with all the ones that show up here at the end of the year, but there's a part of me that feels a little funny about not asking the health department, at least if they got an issue, because it'd be an opportunity. We could reach out to the health department and say, look, these are all the ones renewing. If you have any concerns about any of these, and we just want an opportunity to bring them in and talk to them, speak up.
But doesn't
Um,
that have nothing to
like-
do with us, though? What I mean is like if we, aren't these two separate licenses like independent of each other? So if they have health department issues, then they would not get their health department inspection approved, but we're just approving different licenses that are separate.
Yeah, I get, well, this is the reason why I want us to think about it, maybe have a brief conversation with more of our gang here. And to think about a little bit ahead of time. Because Amanda, you might be right. It might be so separate that there's no point in it. But I also want to kind of back up our health department if they're having difficulties. Or it could be that somebody from the health department or Steve would tell us, yeah, no, they don't need any help. So that's sort of why I'm saying, let's just throw it on a future thing to at least have a brief conversation.
All right, we can, put that on the agenda for the 4th.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And we can, if anything, it'll just help us talk about, we can review the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Great. So I don't know if this should go on upcoming meetings or in agendas or topics not reasonably anticipated 48 hours prior to the meeting, but can we talk about the Olympia Place fire for a second?
Yep.
And I heard, Steve, about exploding gas tanks at the construction site.
Yeah,
Fuel tanks.
I
So,
saw pictures too, and you don't know what you see on social media or what you
Right.
read, but I saw the same stuff and it made me think about what we just had before us.
yeah.
I don't think it was the cause. I think that they blew up because there's a big fire going on around them. And there's
Yeah,
even
but
still
We never approved them.
Yeah,
big explosion.
we didn't approve those fuel storage. Is that right, Steve?
I'm not sure.
The
Or there's the-
license
oh.
commission didn't, I am not, familiar really with details or specifics on that fire. My understanding, which could be incorrect, is that they had a generator, a propane generator, which, caught fire and the tank exploded. There was crane fuel tanks, and, tires that exploded. They may have had temporary heating as well, but whatever it was not above the threshold that needed a license as opposed to a permit.
Okay.
I don't know if they had permittable fuel storage either, if it was all kind of vehicle,
Okay.
type tanks, but, it definitely didn't have a fuel storage license from the License Commission.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I know that building was built in 2016, and so that would have fallen under the select board. So I don't know if there is a license that covers that property anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my understanding more generally with the fire is that there was a construction site at 47 Olympia Drive that was
Oh,
to be
okay.
another large apartment building.
Mhm.
And that construction site caught fire, and the fire spread to the occupied finished building at 57.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it was a different property anyway. They wouldn't have had a license. Okay.
I
Understood.
It would,
understand.
if they had propane tanks like the school, they would have had to have had a license
Correct.
at the construction site.
There's a
Or-
threshold, I believe,
Right.
2,000 gallons for propane. So it may have been under that, which would have required just a fire department permit and not the license commission fuel storage license. Or it may
Okay.
have just been, trailer mounted things, which wouldn't, um, I don't know if that needs a permit or not really, but, whatever it is, it was under the threshold for a land license.
Okay.
It's
So,
smaller building, I would guess, than the school too.
right.
Does anybody know by chance if the construction company is the same construction company?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I've
don't
never.
believe so, but I'm not sure.
I'm sure if it was, that the fire department's probably going around and checking anything else those guys are doing. That's two
Absolutely.
fires around that same little area in this year. So interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's worth putting the fuel storage, fuel storage license to talk about on the agenda for 2026. But I mean, if anyone's concerned about it, it's certainly something we could review.
Steve, I'd appreciate, I'm gonna try to find it myself, but I'd appreciate if you just find out if it's the same construction company.
Yeah, I could take a look and let you know.
All right, it was great.
If it is, maybe, I'm sure the fire department, like I said, is already all over it, but maybe we'd want to talk to them again too. If we could figure out a basis for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into that and let you know. Unfortunately, I've been out of town for the early all this week up to now, so I am pretty out of the loop on a lot of the details of this. But
Okay.
I will find that out and let you know, Kurt. I'll send it to the
Yeah.
board if you're interested.
Yeah,
Yes,
obviously, I
definitely.
think we're way down the food chain of the people that are most in the core of looking into all this.
Okay, so any other unanticipated topics?
No.
I have none.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. In that case, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Amanda. Second?
Yes, I'll second.
Thank you, Kurt. And we'll take a vote. Amanda?
Yes.
Kurt?
Yes.
And I vote yes. That is 3-0 with 1 absent. We're adjourned at 5:45 p.m. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank
Bye.
you all. Thanks for your flexibility, and we will see you in December.
See you in
Have a good
December.
Thanksgiving.
You too. Have a good
Bye,
Thanksgiving.
everybody.
Okay,
Happy
Thank you.
Turkey
bye.
Day.